everybody, today in my gluten-free Disney kitchen, we're about to make a classic breakfast favorite at Disney. We are going to be making Tonga Toast from Kona Cafe at Disney's Polynesian Village. And it's something that I'm super excited to make today because you can't actually get it at Disney gluten-free. They did at one point make Tonga Toast sliders for about a month at Kona Cafe, but I guess with all of the prep and the demand, it was really hard for them to keep up, so they don't make a gluten-free version of Tonga Toast, and those gluten-free Tonga Toast sliders are a thing of the past. But the cool thing is you can recreate this really easily at home, and I'm going to show you how today. The first things first is we have to have a really great bread with our Tonga Toast. Now, Tonga Toast normally asks for sourdough bread, so I reached out to our friends at Bread Seriously because they have the most amazing, and I mean amazing, gluten-free sourdough bread. And it's not pre-sliced, it comes in a loaf just like this, and that makes it great for Tonga Toast because Tonga Toast, you actually have to have about 3-inch thick pieces of toast for your Tonga Toast. So this works really perfect. I also love that Bread Seriously is dairy-free. It's really allergy-friendly. I'm looking at the back of it here for all the different things. It's vegan, non-GMO, super cool, super delicious. That's the most important thing, and perfect for our Tonga Toast recipe. So I'm super jazzed that we're able to have that. So the first thing, you want to take your bread and you want to cut it into 3-inch thick slices. Once you do that, you're actually going to cut a little bit of a hole out of it, and then you're going to stuff it with just banana slices. Really easy. You can make little banana slices, you can cut them on a diagonal, however you want. I'm going to show you what I did. So here's our big slice of bread. Look at that sucker. Looks huge. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's some Tonga Toast. So then I just took inside, I cut out a little square, and I just cut in probably about 1.5 inches or so inside, and then just stuffed it with banana slices. Easy peasy. So that's our base. Then the next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna do basically what's known as an egg wash. So we're gonna add in, I'm scaling this down for me, so I just did 1 egg, about 1/4 cup of non-dairy milk, and then about a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of cinnamon. So you can see it's just like this. If you're vegan, you can make this very easily by omitting the egg. If you're egg-free, that's another easy mix. Just remove the egg from this and just do a wash with the non-dairy milk and the cinnamon. Oh, and there's a little bit of sugar in there too. So easy peasy. So we're just gonna dunk like so. I would recommend you do all sides because we are basically deep frying this and you wanna get it all nice and yummy. You wanna get all those flavors in there. So we're gonna get all the sides. Again, just really coat it. We're gonna do that. And, oh, I lost a piece of my bread. If it comes apart, just stick it back together. Easy. So we've got our coated bread. Again, modify it however you like. And then we're gonna actually do a deep fry. I'm gonna do a quasi deep fry because I ended up doing about 2 to 3 inches of oil. You can do however you'd like. In the recipe, it wants a full deep fry, so just keep that in mind. But I'm going to go a little easy on this today, so we're just going to stick this in. We're going to hear a sizzle. Oh yeah, that's the sign of good deep frying. So we're going to move this. I'm going to wash my hands real quick, and when we come back, we're going to be flipping this, and soon we're going to have amazing Tonga Toast. So with the magic of YouTube, I'll be back. Okay, we're back, and now we're about ready to take our Tonga Toast out of the fryer. You can hear it frying, so you know it's doing its magic. So, what I basically did was fry it about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. If you're doing a full deep fry, you could do somewhere around that for the entire piece. But I did mine just in a shallow pool of oil, so it just depends on how you fry it. So keep that in mind. So we're going to take our tongs, since we're making Tonga Toast, just seemed appropriate. Yes, I love puns. So we're going to take our Tonga Toast out of the pool of oil. And we are going to let it just sort of rest. You can put this on some paper towel. You could also put this on a rack if you have one. I'm just going to do the towel today, paper towel today, just to kind of keep it quick. And just make sure you sort of get that excess grease off of it. You know, as with anything with frying, you want to make sure that that's a little bit removed. So once we have some time for it to gel, look at this sucker. I mean, it already looks amazing, and we're about to make it even more amazing. So, we are going to take our Tonga Toast that's been fried and sort of been drained off of any excess oil. Pat it off if you need to. And we're going to take our tongs. And we're going to put this in a dish. Let me show this to you first. This is just a cinnamon sugar mixture. So we've just literally got, I think, about 1/3 cup of sugar, just granulated white sugar. You could use turbinado sugar, any kind of sugar you like, cane sugar, whatever. And I did about 1/2 teaspoon, I think, of cinnamon. I like a lot of cinnamon. Again, I'm scaling this down, so it's sort of to my taste. I'll put the full recipe up on the blog and share that in the video notes below. But again, if you're just doing one, you can sort of mix and match however you'd like to. So we're going to take our Tonga Toast. Look at this sucker. It looks amazing. We are going to stick it in our sugar mixture. And we're just going to start coating it with sugar. I probably should have used a different dish on this one because I don't think it's wide enough. But we're just going to kind of coat it, get it nice and good. We may actually use the tongs again just to sort of coat it, switch it around. But again, however you want to. I would say liberally coat this in cinnamon sugar because that's how Tonga Toast is traditionally served. So you really want to make that cinnamon sugary and delicious. Get all the sides if you can. Again, lots and lots and lots of sugar and cinnamon because that's how Tonga Toast is. Looks like I lost a little bit of my filling. Hey, all goes back in the pot. Just get a little bit more cinnamon sugar on it. I like it. You can't go wrong either way. So we are going to take this. We are going to pop it onto my plate. Get all those kids in there. Got a few straggler bananas that came out, so we're going to put those. Again, I'm just going to toss a little bit more cinnamon sugar on those because why not? I like cinnamon sugar. Add a little bit more. Again, completely to your taste. Now, normally Tonga Toast is served with a strawberry sauce instead of, like, say, maple syrup, so you can do that as well. I did not make that sauce today. It's just not something I prefer with Tonga Toast, but it's really just sugar, some strawberries, and then some vanilla and some heavy cream, or you could do a non-dairy alternative to that if you wanted to make it vegan and dairy free, so something else you can do. But I'm just going to serve mine with some pineapple and a little bit of the leftover banana slices. You could, if you wanted, add in some bacon slices or any kind of breakfast meat that you want. Turkey bacon, any of that kind of stuff. You could also add some maple syrup if you wanted more sugar, but let's look at this sucker. You definitely do not need more sugar. This is like jam-packed with sugar. Plus I've got the fruit, so I've got sugar on top of sugar, and okay, it exploded a little bit, but that doesn't mean it's still not going to taste amazing. So we're going to dig in. It's going to take me a second because I have to cut this. I'm very excited though. I'm even more excited now with the sourdough because, you know, I've made Tonga Toast at home before and I've used like just another kind of regular gluten-free bread. You can actually make it like almost like a grilled cheese. And that works okay, but really if you want to get the full Tonga Toast, you need the sourdough bread. So here we go. Let's try this. I'm gonna need a moment. This is amazing. You need to make this. If you love bananas, if you love all things deep fried, like I do, if you want something different and unique and totally Disney inspired, you've got to make this Tonga Toast because it's delicious. This may be in my new rotation now that I have bread seriously. Go buy this, people. It's amazing. Like this, to me, the bread really makes Tonga Toast, and the fact that I can make fake Tonga Toast that actually looks like Tonga Toast is pretty amazing to me. So you can get bread seriously online. I will link to them in the notes below, but seriously, go make this. It's delicious. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day in my jammies eating this Tonga Toast and just chilling because it's complete comfort food and it totally makes me think of Disney. So for my gluten-free Disney kitchen, We just made Tonga Toast today. The recipe, of course, again, will be down below in the show notes. Subscribe, like if you love this, and of course, stay tuned for the next episode of my gluten-free Disney Kitchen, where we're whipping up all sorts of other delicious, crazy amazing, gluten-free Disney-inspired dishes.